Now it's a young man pub with food inside. It's still the same place, it's still the 3 Crowns, but now they're selling risotto at £13. And she left a year ago and she left me here. I'm soothing my soul with pork scratchings and beer. And there's a woman crying as she orders a second bottle of Chardonnay. Tearful eyes, the saddest blue. Now when I cry, I look like a wet Where's Wally. When Jess cried, she's more beautiful than a dry Where's Wally. Her friend defends, she says, just because she's tearing up, she don't need your cheering up. It's men who make the messes and it's girls do the clearing up. But though 2 wrongs can't make a right of it, it seems 2 wronged ones can make a night of it. Salt and vinegar kiss on lips. The bus stop smells of piss and chips. She sways to her CD, shaking her hips. Can't find the one she wants. When she does, it skips. At last she gets a tune in. I start to feel the room spin. How long till we'll be spooning? Because that's why I'm here. Well, that and a beer. And my life's being directed by Lars von Trier. It all goes wrong, no, when she comes near. We're clashing teeth and scratching bums, 2 boozy bags of elbows and thumbs. And I'm lying on her hair, and then she wants her knee there. And wait a second, she's touching me where? Do people do that now, Niall? It's a complete disaster. She says Richard's nice and enthusiastic, but I've got to be honest, you shag like a spastic. Now, for a year I've gone to bed holding a pillow in my ex's stead. I say, you're better than a pillow, Jess. She says, you weren't lying about being a poet. And from that faceless, messed up muddle, we find what we need more than all that, a cuddle. And stressing becomes holding, becomes messing, becomes scolding, becomes assessing, becomes beholding, becomes undressing, becomes unfolding, becomes possessing, blessing, caressing, gold in a room in London town. And where every heart in the world beating, and every old friend in the world meeting, where every trick in the world treating, and every mouth in the world eating, where every fire in the world burning, and every alone in the world yearning, where every child in the world learning, and every world in the universe turning, with bees and hours, bees and flowers, days and hours, superheroes gaining powers, with a first fish crawling onto land, that might stand tight in Tom Waits' hand, with Michelangelo's chisel, Snoop Dogg's shizzle. We're dressed up and nudie, we're Richard and Judy, we're all we can be. We're he and she, and then back to the start, we are every beat of every heart. And when all that is true, the me and the you, in the dew of our goo. We could do with a brew, and tonight those well-stewed PG tips, the first thing's PG past our lips. She blows steam off the top and she says, you've been so kind being him for me that I'll be her for you. And it may not be quite perfect, because it may not be quite true, but the morning sun will warm us when the night's pretending's through. You've been so kind being him for me that I'll be her for you. And 30 years later, in another bed, in another room with a balding head, she's not the girl to whom I fled. She's now the girl to whom I'm wed. Aww.